RP here, and welcome to Monster Movie Monday! For today's movie review, we're going to look at Zombieland. I'm going to try to cut out some of the more graphic scenes of the movie as much as I can. A link to a possible fully uncensored review will be in the description below. Or if you guys want to see an uncensored version on my Patreon, be sure to let me know in the comments. I'm not sure if I am gonna make an uncensored one, if that's even possible, but I'm lazy. Still, if you want to see the more crazy, intense scenes with zombie killings, I'm more than happy to do so. And since I myself am a zombie fanatic, no Walking Dead fans, I'm sorry, I love ya, but Walking Dead is not my type of thing. But I gotta say though, Daryl Dixon, whew, he's a cutie. That aside, I love this movie so much. It's no Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, but it's my kind of zombie movie. And no, I haven't seen Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. I really want to, though. With the new sequel out, Zombieland Double Tap, now's a good time as any to review the first movie. Spoilers ahead for those who haven't seen the full featured film in theaters in 2008, 2009, the 2010s. I don't know when the movie was released, or on DVD, or featured on television. I suggest you watch the movie first before watching this review. Don't worry, I'll also be here when you get back. That being said, let's get started. The movie starts out with the narration of Jesse Eisenberg, I am so sorry if I butchered that, playing the character Columbus, who started the 2010 movie Social Network, explaining the state of Zombieland, and his rules to Zombieland, and how he survived this long. Number 1, cardio because zombies evolve in speed. Surprisingly, they took lessons from the walkers from The Walking Dead. 2, double tap because duh. 3, beware of bathrooms, you'll be left defenseless in this one of the zombies around. And 4, seatbelts save lives, obviously. Along the way he meets and teams up with characters like Tallahassee, played by Woody Harrelson, more well known for his role in the 2018 movie Venom, pre-Double Tap sequel, mind you. And he's a pretty funny character in my opinion. With his dark comedy with handling and being a zombie exterminator professional, and his crazy Twinkie addiction because it reminds him of a simpler time before Zombieland became the crazy wasteland it has become. They also team up with Wichita, played by Emma Stone, more well known for her role in Easy A, and her younger sister Little Rock, played by Abigail Bernsley, and her younger sister Little Rock, played by Abigail Bursley, even after they duped them. Twice. Just because it's Zombieland, you have to rely on others to put aside the trust issues, and at least try and be like a family in some cases. Heck, even Bill Murray of Ghostbusters made a star appearance in this movie itself. And skipping to the end of the movie where a horde of zombies attack Little Rock and Wichita at a theme park, Columbus saves them by killing a freaky zombie clown. Pennywise be damned. Columbus then scores a kiss with Wichita, and Tallahassee finally gets himself a Twinkie. And pretty much a happy ending in a dark comedy horror film. Definitely one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. That isn't a kid's movie, that doesn't involve a talking dog, that is. The acting is pretty dang good. Jesse Eisenberg's character is the kind of character I'd probably be if there was a zombie apocalypse. Having roles and survival skills after mad cow disease mutated and became an infectious zombie virus, Tallahassee is not only a hilarious character with some sarcastic jokes and his Twinkie addiction, but he's pretty badass too. Dude's like the Terminator of the zombie apocalypse here. Wichita and Little Rock, I feel as if there wasn't too much done with their characters, unfortunately. Even though Wichita is about as badass as Tallahassee is, I feel like her character was too cardboardish, or was there for the sake of being a love interest for Columbus. But other than that little nitpick I have, her character is pretty badass and is a good older sister to Little Rock. Plus, they're both extremely smart and cunning, with both of them tricking the boys and taking their stuff for their own survival and holding them hostage and agreeing to take them wherever. Little Rock probably being a 12-year-old at the time this movie was made. Not too surprising that not a whole lot is done with the character, other than being a kid and helping out Wichita with these schemes and scams. But at the same time, I feel as if her being a kid surviving in a zombie wasteland was a pretty good idea. I don't really see that a whole lot in the zombie universe in the movies, that is. And no, not counting shows like The Walking Dead or video games like Left 4 Dead. I'm focusing on zombie movies only. To me, at least, it's pretty rare to see a kid surviving a zombie apocalypse. In movie form, of course. The comedy and writing was super funny and well done, without it being too cutesy. I mean, it's a horror film. What do you expect? And the characters, while being major badass, feel like their emotions were real and true, such as Tallahassee admitting that Buck wasn't his pet puppy, but his own son whose life was ended by the zombies. And that's the reason why he holds a major grudge against the undead. And I don't blame him. The kid looked like he was 3 or 4 years old. The child barely began to live. And it doesn't focus on too much on the horror like the other dark comedy horrors do. They have a little romance, moments between Columbus and Wichita, along with sweet moments with the characters, and them having some random fun like destroying property in retail stores, and Tallahassee teaching Little Rock how to shoot a gun. It's kind of like a father-daughter bonding type of thing. That is so sweet! Plus, it's the kind of zombie movie that a person like myself would love. Zombie survival, some romance, a lot of comedy, a lot of darkness, and insanely good writing within the story and the characters themselves. As for a rating, I'd give Zombieland a perfect 10 out of 10. It's scary, funny, a little romantic, and by far one of the best zombie movies out there. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but it looks pretty good, so I have high hopes for it. Maybe I'll even do a review on it next year. That being said, cue the outro, RP is out, peace!